Hello. So now I would like to talk a little bit about our new product, which is based on the even MIDI controller. So I think a lot of you already know that we put an Eventide H9 pedal in the rack. Maybe you have seen someone using it already on stage. What it is basically a multi-effect unit that is based on 4050 algorithms that Eventide is offering in the other black pedals, and they are all behind one big surface. And the controls are a little bit, I would say, simplistic. So it is only possible to edit three parameters at the same time. You can link parameters with a hot knob, and then you can modify a group of parameters. But actually, there's 10 parameters that can be changed. So this is the even MIDI in 4U. So what it basically is a 10-channel CV to MIDI translator. Right now, when I manipulate one of the spots and we have a MIDI connection going to the pedal, one of the parameters is being manipulated. You can also follow along if you have a Bluetooth connection, and you can use your iPad, iPhone, or Android, so to say, to monitor what you're doing here. Okay, I will just play around a little bit with this and show you how that works. So we start out here with a 2TT by generating two sequences. So these two sequences are going into the Kato C, and they drive two different sequences. One on the high and one on the low note. And then the audio is being routed into the pedal and out into the rack. Okay, so let's turn this on. And now we have a beautiful big reverb. And with our remote here, we can now dial in how much of the reverb should be there, where the gravity is located, so we go in or out, the size of the reverb, and all other 10 parameters that are normally present in the iPad or in the computer remote we have now here. The really interesting part comes, of course, with the inputs. So if we take an LFO signal and plug that in here, we have an attenuator where we can see how much of the animated signal generated by the Modular rack is now going in and animating our effect engine. This can be used for very simple things, for example just to animate how much of the mix is happening, but it can also be used for all sorts of crazy things, like for example a delay and two different speeds of delay on two sides. And I think I'm gonna patch that in now. Alright, so now let's talk a little bit about delays. Delays normally have the problem that they don't really follow the timing if they're not clocked. So what we did is we have a little extra special thing in the firmware where input number 9, the one labeled speed, in one of the presets that you can load in the control is actually used to read the tempo. So if we dial our delay in right now, you actually can hear that it's not following it. So, but the moment that we feed in the voltage into this, the tempo automatically updates, and now the delay is following the tempo that we have set before. Interesting effects now, for example, are to dial two interesting different delays in here. Something like that. And maybe a little bit of feedback. That one's good. All right, and now I will go back up to the TT and change the timing a little bit. And you can hear how the tempo is actually following along. So the whole idea is that you decide the speed in your modular with LFOs or with a clock signal, and the 2AM is actually translating that into MIDI clock that is then being used in the effect engine. All right, last but not least, this is basically just a MIDI output. The Eventide H9 has its own control over MIDI, but it doesn't stop there. You can of course use that MIDI signal also to control VSTs or external synthesizers, effect engines, light, whatever you like. I'm not going into the menu diving today, but the Even MIDI is able to store 5 banks of presets, and right now we have presets for all the Eventide pedals and also for the Decker Stream, but you can make as many user presets as you want and use your modular rack to control all your other studio gear.